There we go. Good morning, Twitch. How's it going, everybody? We're back at it. Last time we left off, we just finished Footfall and have made our way into. We're about ready to explore space, the final frontier. But first, some of our party members wanted to talk with us, so let's go ahead and start with that. Um, After the loading screen finishes. Ooh, I've got a bad spot on my computer again. Alright, with Bluetooth. Argenta.
Greetings.
I'm waiting for you to tell me about your past and explain the strange words of the cultists on Footfall.
Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, Rogue Trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the sacred warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself. A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the relic before I lay my soul bare.
Of course. Let us head there right now. One loading screen followed by a second loading screen. Argenta drops to her knees, her hands making the sign of the Aquila. Her eyes are locked on the sweeping signature on the warrant. A seemingly mundane thing, merely a flourish on a piece of paper, unless one knows whose hand left that mark, and whose blood is on the paper. If thou seest a flaw in me, smite me. If thou knowest a fall of mine, burn me with flames of fury and righteousness. But if thou seest delight in me, grace me. If thou hearest this plea of mine, bless me with wrath of fury and of righteousness. Oh, Argenta's voice is sonorous. Whoops! As if made for singing hymns and prayers, but right now she cannot seem to catch her breath. So overwhelmed with emotion she. For I breathe by the will of thine, for I live by thy law of thine. I carry thy word, O Emperor. I bring solace to servants of thine. I ruin to the foes of thine. A fate of terror and righteousness. Upon finishing, she closes her eyes and remains silent for a long time, with her head raised high. Slowly, like the first licks of flame in a campfire, a smile blossoms on her lips. Rogue Trader, we need to talk, or rather, I need to tell you something. The truth. The truth about how I ended up on Theodora von Valencius' ship. About the cultists we encountered on Footfall. I'm listening. Please understand, I couldn't trust you before. I'll tell you my story, and you'll see why. I'll start at the beginning. It's easier to piece everything together that way. Upon arrival in the Expanse and on Footfall, I found no purpose here, only torment. I wasn't needed. The reliquary I had been assigned to safeguard was already well protected by Reverend Harmonius's mission, and no one was even trying to defile it. For all its lawlessness, Footfall respects and the worship of the Emperor. That was when Lady Theodora, the head of your dynasty, appeared. She became an agent of the divine, in a way. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by her scouts, Salius Prime. For a rogue trader, the planet was of little interest, a feral world, away from convenient warp routes. But for me, learning about its existence was a revelation. Please continue. Sorry about that. Oof. The description of Salius Prime was familiar to me. It seemed very similar to a world from an ancient legend, the legend of Saint Argenta, and her ship, Argenta, the living saint. She is my patroness. The order named me after her. She died millennia ago, where heretics caused her ship to fall from the skies. But even those blasphemers could not touch Argenta's ashes or her holy relic, the one star. For the fallen ship which now served as the resting place for the saint's remains would only allow the truly righteous to enter. All others would meet their death. Imagine what I felt when this flash of insight came upon me. The world where Saint Argenta's ship fell was meagerly a vague legend. No one knew its actual whereabouts, and suddenly, I myself, named after the saint, come across this information. I realized at that moment it was important, that I must journey to the planet and find the ship, and so I asked Reverend Hieronymus to let me go for a time on a personal pilgrimage. I boarded Theodora's ship and demanded passage to the newly discovered planet Salius Prime. I imagine, why did you keep your supposition from Reverend Hieronymus? Surely he could have helped you with the search for the ship and the saint's remains. I couldn't just come out and tell him. It was important revealed to me personally, can't you see? I told Reverend Hieronymus the honest truth, that I was going on a personal pilgrimage to embolden my spirit. It really was a pilgrimage. It was as if Saint Argenta herself had shown me the way, commanding me to undertake the trial. If I had found the ship and set foot on its decks, if I had laid my hands on her remains and the relic, it would have been a sign that I truly had been blessed by the saint's flavor. Your actions were driven by... no. If you were the only one who realized that you were dealing with once the planet had been described to you, then the secret was yours and no one else's, as is the decision of what to do about it. I'm glad that you understand me. I had been called, and thus it was my business and mine alone. I imagine Theodora was thrilled with the prospect. Lady Theodora lent her assistance. It was her intention to visit the newly discovered world. She took me with her. What happened next? Defeat. The ship's augers failed to detect anything of note during orbital scanning. The ship can conceal itself from the naked eye, and only a pilgrim guided by pure heart can find it. What I didn't expect was an ambush waiting for us on the planet. I landed there with a small unit provided by Theodora. I know Saint Argenta's hagiography by heart. I know all the legends about her. I followed their obscure clues, the descriptions of mountains and rivers from millennia-old tales, and I was certain that I had found the way to the ship. And that's when we were attacked. The words we heard in the heretic shrine on Footfall, something about ways, doors, please, addressed to some lord at the edge of daybreak. They were the same words as those spoken by the cultist who attacked us on Salius Prime. My whole unit perished, all those honest, brave people I had led to search for the relic. It was only by a miracle that I didn't perish along with them. I didn't connect these events at first. The cultists on Footfall, the cultists on Salius Prime, the cultists attacking the ship and Conrad's betrayal. What if these are all linked in the same chain? What if they've long since infiltrated the ranks of the Von Valencia's servants? What if I led those heretics to the sacred planet with my search? So, how did you manage to escape from the cultists? Theodora's people received the distress call, came to my rescue, and brought me aboard the ship. I barely remembered what happened when they arrived. Sorry about that. I was already severely wounded, fighting back with whatever remained of my strength. I shouted that we had to go after them, but they didn't listen. They took me to the shuttle and pulled out. After that, it's all blackness. When I came to, we were already in the middle of a warp jump. Theodora had urgent matters to take care of, and she decided that she could clear out the planet at a later time. That's why you didn't trust me before, correct? Yes, rogue trader. I saw with my own eyes how a member of your family showed his true colors as a servant of the archenemy. I had already suffered humiliating defeat at the hands of the cultists and was afraid of another betrayal. I could be forthright with you, and so I studied you, looking for seeds of corruption or the light of the righteous. And what did you find? A man who stood shoulder to shoulder with me and helped me eradicate the cultists on footfall. So just to clarify, you were wounded, so you never found St. Argenta's ship, is that right? Yes! I rushed to Theodora the moment I could walk again, and I insisted on going back to Salius Prime to defend the relic from the heretics. But I was told that the warp had destroyed the old route to the planet, and that the pilot plotting a new one would take a great deal of time and effort. As if there could be anything more important than protecting the faith and hunting down servants of the archenemy. In any event, the route was lost, and all knowledge of it died in the attack on the ship, along with the old navigator. But now we have a new lead. The data we collected in the cultist shrine on Footfall. I don't care what that reprobate we executed said. There must be a way to track them down. Tell me, rogue trader, will you help me in this undertaking? Will you help me find a great relic and return to the people of the Imperium? There's nothing I wouldn't do to reclaim a sacred object for the people of the Imperium. So be it, rogue trader. As I stand before the warrant, the embodiment of the Emperor's will, marked by his own hand, I vow that I will not relent until the holy relic has been returned and the heretics punished. And may the light be with both of us on this path. Nice. So an ancient relic, the One Star. I already know what it is, even though I don't think I've ever gotten to a point to get it. It's a wonderful item that I will really have to think about what I'm going to do. I just remembered something. You... I think I gave you a new arm, right? Oh, but it's not the right one. No! Because I do not think I can... Yeah. No! Oh, that's just useless on him then. I should, straight. No, no. Character. There we go. Where's Augments again? Augmentation. Yeah, that's... So I'm very quickly learning that the Ogren grips are not useful at all. Anyway, let's... Oh boy, always ready is a must. That'll give him so much versatility. I think. Yeah, always ready is just way too useful of a starter. And the extra damage is helpful too. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I just want to get his new arm done with. Her new arm is very good. I already know I have her Medicaid up, so that just helps immensely. Why only +2? Oh, okay. I'm like, where's the +2 coming from? Yeah, let us replace some arms and stuff. I do like the, I do like that she's usable again. I have to re-equip her, which is sad to say. I really loved the idea of using her uh fully, but unfortunately it's something I cannot do. So Ogren Grip, if that is gone, okay, I can live with that. There's worse things. And her same deal. I do not have an arm to replace it with, though. I do not think. Um, this is just a J item. I cannot give. Yeah, this is a J only item. And I don't think that's just worse. That's a bigger drop. This is the only one that has something I could use. And it's so good. But you know what? It's even bigger. So yeah, I just don't think I will. It's kind of sad that that's such a dead item. I was really excited to use it. It sounded like a lot of fun to dual wield that. And right now, if I do get the other arm, I can at least use it with Abelard. And that seems kind of cool, having like a thunder hammer in one hand. That sounds kind of awesome. Oh, she's got a useless talent now, though. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's type. Oh, she just. Uh. That's a bug. I'll. Yeah. That's cool and all. But yeah. But yeah. Uh, that's not a bad sword, though. Officer Sword, Elite Chain Sword, 14 to 17. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's still not organizing it right, but I think that's the sort of only path. Oh man, that makes me so sad. Dual wielding greatsword sounds badass. Especially the serrated one. Oh, that sounds good. Even. It makes me so sad that it just doesn't work that way. Because it could have been so cool. Um... Unfortunate. Well, Dance Partners at least works. But yeah, I have... It's not useless, it's just half as good as... Like, I would have picked something else instead. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't think... I don't think I'll grab anything here. Yeah. That's an interesting one. Creates an area. All allies. Game plus 8. Oh man. It might literally just be better to biomancy. Uh, yeah. Because at least biomancy would give a buff and a good one at that. So and then this one for sure warp buffer. That's just incredibly useful. I'm sorry, Abelard, I have failed you. I'll work on getting a different arm. We already spoke with him. We spoke with her. We still have Jay. And I think Jay's the last one.
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Sherin. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Sherin. I will watch your back, if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
Was there some business you wish to discuss?
Oh, Sherin, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place. My words are meant for your ears alone.
um, what a... She's such a potently powerful character, it's funny. Shireen! The Exalted One himself brought us together the day you crossed Vladim's threshold. Vladim's threshold. He led us to the cargo and gave his blessing for its return. Do you know what people on my world say to such a thing happening? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbor. Two items we can't use. This one's good though. I am sharing what I've gained with you. Please accept these humble gifts in honor of our widely successful, though suddenly struck friendship. We are not here to exchange pleasantries. What is it you want to discuss? Straight down to business. Not even any prelude? Oh, Shireen. If there were more dealers like you on footfall instead of people who just like to hear themselves speak, I'd get twice as much done. So, the matter I wanted to discuss with you is related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts to interested Imperial subjects. The Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well. My network runs even without my participation, but when it comes to expansion, well, I've hit a wall. Rivals envious of my success. Falco, especially. I am certain the theft of the cargo was his doing, but I can never predict what that Ashmeg will do next. And while the Imperium's authority may be fragmented in the expanse, it could crack down on people of my profession at any moment. Um, I think I follow. You wish to use me, Exalted One, for friend. Could such a lowly servant of the Emperor use the radiant bearer of the warrant like some kind of tool? The other way around. However, if the rogue trader put in good word for me with the servants of the Adeptus Administratum, I could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Just imagine it. A little scrap of paper would offer me and my agents protection against Ashmeg's schemes. that. Oops. Sorry about that. Major disconnection. I hope I'm not sounding like how I sound to myself. If so, something really bad is going on. Oh, uh, something really bad might have been going on with my mic. Like, really, really bad. If the rogue trader blah blah blah, a little scrap of paper will offer me and my agents protection against Ashmake's schemes, far better than any refractor field. And even the Inquisition will have to think twice before they mess with me, because I'll be a representative of the law in my own right. And the best part of all is that this will cost you precisely nothing, Shireen. All you have to do is stop by the Administratum Palace and obtain a certification from the Master of Seals. My informants tell me the palace is located on Dragonis, your capital world. You see how everything is aligned so wonderfully. And of course I will repay you in kind. Um, how do I benefit from your gaining official status? Besides being in receipt of my eternal gratitude, Shireen? Won't it be beneficial to have someone in your retinue with the weight of authority behind them, rather than just another pawn? One slip of paper, and I will be able to extend my network system for far beyond footfall. My agents will be your eyes and ears throughout the expanse. I shall take it into consideration. Perhaps your thoughts will move in the right direction, with a little encouragement from me, Shireen. Um. Oh boy. There's These are all good options now. I used to always be like, just the Drusians or just the Xpalica. Now everything's so good. Um, you must have some faction in mind that you would like to establish relations with. The Serv Drusians, the hot-headed pirates of the Xpalica? You merely need to use the right words, like a key to a lock, and people open their hearts to you. Or their wallets. I'll arrange everything. You merely have to ask. I'd like to get closer to ties to the Pirates of the Expanse. Not a problem, Shireen. I have my people put in a good word for you in the right circles. And if you change your mind about my proposal, you can always find me nearby the bridge. Just come and let me know, Shireen. Okay, a lucrative deal. Do- Alright. Oh man. I feel like I'm like the buggiest streamer. I'm so sorry, everybody. This is.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen?
I'll help you get acquire a merchant certificate.
Oh, Shireen! Thank you for such generosity. I will humbly wait until you steer your vessel towards Dargonus. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale. It sounds almost as majestic as the warrant of trade.
I just realized there's something over. Get off my ship. I'll see you later.
Oh.
Let's see. Anybody else wants to talk to me? I don't think so. Uh-oh. I have to reload. Oh, no, never mind. I'm like trying to move and it's not letting me. Alright, I think that's everybody with quest. So, before I lift off, let's stop by the Drusus's Blessing, buy anything else, and also let's upgrade my haul a little bit. I would like some more health. What would the new swig rig do for me? Okay. Focused effect. Uh, both are good. Oh, this is a toughie. It's control of the nearest torpedo salvo +5. See, that's insane. What's this one do? Same deal. Okay. And then this and this, I don't know yet. Because I could very easily do something like this. The skill actually doesn't matter. And me with extra reinforced shields feels good. But this one, these two are tough, because I do really like Arc Augury. I prefer it over the weakness one. I also like this. But the thing is, I could go bang, so... There's so much good option. There's too many good options here. Now we have a healthier ship. I'd like to take a look at the catalog. I cannot trade anything, so... But we do get more plates and that. Although I still do not have torpedoes. Which I think actually... Oh, I didn't level up Pasquale. Pasquale, my assassin. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm rolling. Going too fast. Seize the advantage. Interesting. Let's just do some direct damage because Pascal does lots of damage. I actually really like my Pascal build right now. Do I have anything I can give Pascal? I don't think so. Boots? No, no, no. That's okay. She's now my healthiest member, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Which is actually making me want to give her this, but for now I'll hold off. Yagun's such an interesting, and he doesn't take up that much equipment slots, does he? Equal to where's heretical rank? Okay. Yeah, so... Well, no! I'm sorry, guys. My brain just stopped working. I had a brain pause. Let's head back. And, oh, what am I doing? The ship's thing is right there. Oh, there's the augmentations are right here. That's kind of cool. That augment's really good. And I think I also put the traumas one on her, which is probably for the best. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has an arm. It's interesting to do the +3 strength because it's not actually that useful. At least it doesn't affect... Oh, I thought Argenta didn't accept augments. I remember reading something about that. Well, that's good to know. You know what? I guess I could just do this again. I just really like that arm on him. And you, I gave the brain, which lets you use intelligence instead of strength and ballistic skill instead of weapon skill. So you're actually quite skilled with your sword, I think. That's awesome. Gains 50% cover efficiency. So they basically he always has full cover, which is good. Whereas me, I'm not. Shouldn't I be at 36 though? Because I have my boots. I thought that I had boots, right? Yeah, my boots give me +3 movement points. So why is my why is that like that? Where is my movement speed? Movement points. I should be at 9, not 6. And Pascal's should also be at 6. I'm confused. Whatever. Let's head out of the Furibundus system. Oh, I didn't even do what I wanted to. Alright, ship. Let's see. Double against blast attacks. We already have that. Prow battery, prow battery. Laser. This we want. That's just a flat out upgrade. Gonna need an upgrade, upgrade. Oh, I do have torpedoes. Thank the Lord. I needed those really bad. Because we have an ability we can't use if we torpedo. Alright. Let's travel to the tomb. Lord Captain, the ship's sensors and officers request an audience with you. They humbly await you on the bridge. Okay, let's see. I don't recall this, so this might be something new, this might not be. I don't know. I don't have the best memory in the world, I'm not like an elephant. Never mind, I do remember this. Oh gosh, I haven't done his voice in like weeks. Lord Captain, if I may request your attention for a moment, I must report a series of highly dangerous violations that have taken place in the fuel compartment. The Master-at-Arms is ignoring my demands, and I am thus forced to appeal directly to you. The fuelers have founded a sect of some kind. This group practices fire worship of the Emperor, and has been burning promethium near the fuel lines. Please, I beg you, stop this madness before we all go up in flames. I should point out that there have been no incidents in this fuel compartment so far, and that the beliefs of the sect do not affect the obedience of the workers or their efficiency in any way. All assemblies are conducted strictly after hours with the permission of the superiors. However, if you find their practices unacceptable, we will put a stop to them immediately. Does the ecclesiarchy recognize this cult, or is it something heretical? This matters beyond my purview. Let Confessor Adalbert be the judge of such business. The Emperor... The Emperor protects your lordship. I can assure you that there is no heresy festering in the fuel compartments. The sect of the Fire Prophecies has been tested for purity and found it to be in accordance with the Creed. Their leader, who calls himself the Oracle of Fire, is devout and submissive to his servants. They do not twist the sacred teachings, and as for their chosen forms of worship, they are neither rare nor remarkable. Many such minor cults exist in the Imperium, with full approval of the Ecclesiarchy. Does this Oracle of Fame make prophecies? At least he and his flock believe the Emperor reveals the glimpse of the possible future to him in sacred flame. Occasionally his visions do come true, or so the followers convince themselves. We do not know whether the grace of the God Emperor truly lies upon him, or if he is merely a charlatan, or perhaps a blissful lunatic, or a wicked rogue. A wicked rogue who possesses psychic power not tempered by his will. Lord Captain, as a choir master of the Astropathic Choir, I must be watchful of any threats to the ship's safety originating from the Immaterium. I have heard rumors about this oracle, and so I have sent my adepts to see him. They assert the man is a psyker. This man who speaks to the warp is a danger to himself and to the entire vessel. Both law and common sense dictate that he should be thrown into a holding cell, tranquilized, and handed over the Inquisition to be sent to Holy Terra. Alternatively, you may dispose him some other way. I know just how to handle this cult. Throw the Oracle to a holding cell and hand him over to the authorities at the first port we visit. It will be done, Lord Captain. I will see to it that he remains unconscious and his dangerous powers are kept in check. As for the cult, I'm sure it will dissolve without its own spiritual leader. I need more augmentics, man. I want all the augments. Alright, chart new routes. Just an extra one. Pirates! In this sector? No! Let us try to defeat them. Torpedoes are always good.
I stand ready to serve you and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
Oh. We might get a kill right off the bat here. Let me move up to deploy my missiles. What? Oh, man. Okay. Fire!
Engage the engines.
Wow! Oh, that seems rough.
Fire at will.
Okay, well at least they're running away. Oh man, that just sucks though. I'm taking all this damage for nothing. Well, it still might be useful because that one's coming in. 3. Awesome, perfect. It did turn out useful anyway. Kaboom! Will we kill here?
Hurry.
Boom. Why can't I fire? Oh, I don't have the upgrade.
Salvo.
See, if I got over here, I could hit him once more. But I think it's a better idea for me to instead... No thanks. For me to instead... flip a Rooney. And then fire again.
Take us in.
We're gonna take a little bit of damage again. Oh, whoop. Never mind.
Engage the engines.
Alright, force them to chase after me. Whoa! Are they hitting my... Are you kidding me? Oh, my intent was from them. Where's the back of our ship then? Am I just sort of stuck here? I guess I am. Wow, I didn't know.
With the force of a supernova. Keep under pressure.
I guess I just chill? Because they're running away, which they won't be able to. Wow, that sucked! I just took a bunch of damage because I did something tactical that was tactical.
On to the next one.
Unfortunately, being tactical doesn't necessarily mean being right. Because I was not expecting them from shooting me in the butt to hit me in the side. Wow. Geez. That sucked. 5 plasteel? Yes, please. The tome gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit. Soto's tome became a sepulcher for the entire planet. This place has no loot. Just wait, we have some contracts. And we can already fulfill one. Get a little richer if we want. Space dust. Man, that sucked. I'm still kind of sad about that. That really sucked. More trophies. And we got a charterist's monocle. Cool beans. Alright, let us head off again. Plasteel's a toughie. When we have a little more, I might... Lord Captain! Following the rites of healing performed by the esteemed Manipulus Fibulus upon the implantation thrown in the sector Bernica, the machine's spirit dwelling within the relic revealed something extraordinary to us. Upon awakening, the sacred Archaeotech brought several more machines back to wakefulness. After performing diagnostic rituals, the tech priest discovered a secret door beyond one of the devices. It was inscribed with an ancient Von Valencia's coat of arms. As soon as the tech priest tried to enter, a genetic guardian blocked the way. It refused to open the door to anyone but rogue trader Siberian Von Valencius or its heir. Siberian? What do we know about him? Therein lies the problem, your lordship. No rogue trader by the name Siberian is listed in any of the dynasty's chronicles. The historians of the flagship are also unfamiliar with the name. Why, the Guardian thinks it belongs to an owner that never existed. Is a mystery, and only you, as the actual head of the dynasty, can find the answer. I will check the door immediately. As you say, your lordship, The High Factotum has taken it upon himself to make the necessary preparations. He will meet you there. Am I just taking the party I took in last time? I guess so. Whatever, it's a good party mix. The High Factotum, Kurgan, Martinax, Generator Fernez are already waiting for you by the mysterious door. The wall behind them looks perfectly fat, only the metal coat of arms gleaming in the lumen light, and the steady glow in the Genetech Guardian's impassive lenses reveal that one of the dynasty's secrets lies behind the wall. Access is forbidden. Entry is authorized only for Siberian von Valencius or his direct descendants. Examine the coat of arms. The heraldic symbol cast in noble bronze are undoubtedly from von Valencius dynasty. Only certain details draw your eyes. Some elements of the ornamentation and the archaic scripts. They indicate that the coat of arms, as well as the wall itself, is several centuries old. Rogue Trader von... place your hand in the recess. Identification passed. Welcome, member of the von Valencius dynasty. Incredible! Generations of Kurgans have toiled away here with utterly unaware. Ferenz lets out a shocked examination in Linguatechus, which shifts to a sharp binaric screech. Then, embarrassed by his outburst, the tech priest bashfully steps aside, respectfully making way for you. I advise you take every conceivable precaution, your lordship. Dynastic secrets can be more than a little dangerous. That's why I'm bringing my shotguns. I'm excited. The door slides to one side with a metallic thud. Stale air rushes out of the hidden room, carrying with it particles of centuries-old dust. Come now, everybody! Let's look at the loot. Your gun.
Trivial, as I prognosticated.
New leg, hydraulic jump maneuver. Upon landing, there's a 10% chance that the user falls prone. 5 times the number of stacks? That's mean! And deals 10 shock damage with 20% armor penetration to all. Cool. And the jump is, the user jumps to a cell within one. Okay, interesting. I don't know who to give that to, but interesting. Despite the stale air in the small chamber, the richly jeweled display case looks as if it has been meticulously maintained all this time. There is not a single mote of dust on the clear, gleaming glass. Ooh. He was the Psyker. A figure in grand attire stares down at you from the portrait with an air of regal superiority. The insignia embedded his lavish coat leave no room for doubt. This is a rogue trader of bygone days. His right hand rests on the hilt of an exquisite blade, and his rogue shaft smile radiates majestic condescension. The plaque reads, Siberian von Valencius, Mazimo of Coronis, rogue trader of the Imperium and guiding light of his dynasty. You're a forgotten legend now, old man. The Cronus Expense will not forget me so quickly, I assure you. Oh, come on, dude! I can't roll good at all. Study the portrait. Examine the weapon. There could be no doubt about the weapon's origins. The sword depicted by this unknown artist's brush was not forged by human hands. The fluid curves, the exceptional luster of the blade, and the gem on the hilt. The weapon is made by an Eldaria artisan. The blade is also unusual for the runes engraved along its length. They are most ancient indeed. The inscription is in the Eldari language, recounting the legend of an unholy god of war revered by the Xenos. What an intriguing blade! But to display it in a ceremonial portrait is a sign of either fantastic arrogance or self-indulgent stupidity. Memory is the force that drives humanity and inspires us to deeds of worthy of our ancestors. Details are eroded by time, leaving only the essence crystallized within the relic and images. We should preserve only that which fortifies us upon his path. The rest must be consigned to oblivion. Unfortunately, this portrait of your legacy belongs to the latter. Study the background. Your eye is drawn to the head of the predatory creature behind the man. Its beastly face, distorted in mortal rage, is vaguely familiar, and its gaze too indulgent for a dead thing. It is fixed on something very specific outside of the painting. Chiseled features, dark brows, and gaze full of inner strength. You also notice the finely worked furrows of stubbornness on his forehead, and at the corners of his mouth. The artist strove to capture the complex character of a strong-willed man. Seems to have done a superlative job. With sudden clarity, you realize that the image has significantly embellished. It's been significantly embellished. What you have before you is a ceremonial portrait intended to cast its subject in the most favorable light possible. Either that or the artist whose brush produced this work truly did see your ancestors as some kind of idol. The works of a skilled and undoubtedly talented painter, Lord Captain. The execution is so exquisite that glimpses of the model's own emotions flicker before my gaze, as if the master has captured not only the man's likeness upon the canvas, but his very soul. Let's turn. Burn the portrait. The flames do not take hold immediately as the portrait were resisting its doom. The flames of the ancient hero first become carved in the layer of melted paint, as it's drenched in horror, and then curves in a malevolent slayer and collapses in on itself.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh boy, relic augment. Oh. Oh, very good. Very, very good. The cover of the book is coated in a thick layer of dust. The sprayed edges have warped and are marred with decay. Writing implements lie in disarray, an autoquill, an ornately shaped inkwell, and a paperweight, as if the diarist had made his last entry before leaving their secret study in haste. Dust off the cover. The sturdy, well-crafted leather with expensive embossing is hardly faded with the effects of time. The Von Valencia's coat of arms stamped on its embellished... on it is embellished with large gems. The book is covered in many scratches and scuffs, as if the book has survived more than a few adventures. At the bottom of the cover, the name Siberian von Valencius is written in forbid script. It appears to be his personal diary. Open the first few pages. Pages are filled with cramped writing, along with blots, crossing outs, and sweeping underlines. that reveal the owner's passionate nature. The ink is as faded and decayed as the pages themselves. The thin parchment crumbles to dust at any careless touch. Leaf to the middle. Huzzah! All I can be certain of is that the portion of my designs that most of my retinue would consider overly bold will not leave the confines of this chamber. It is rather amusing that their personal laboratory has ultimately become a secret sanctuary to whose walls I can tell most of my ideas and research. At times I sense the esteemed Exalt 117 is entirely aware of its existence, but the Archmagios has always possessed that rare combination of human qualities, a sense of tact coupled with the ability to keep other secrets. The siege is over, but it takes more than a single battle won to snuff the names of war. They are showering me with their artless praise, they are lauding me as the savior of the dynasty, and yet I cannot, huzzah! I cannot shake the thought that it may be my hand that signed the death warrant. What if the artifact in front of me now was not enough? Yet the place where I found the relic may still hold more. The God Emperor willing, I shall find them. No one must know about the cluster I discovered. No one must interfere in the search. I will order Ambrosio not to record the warp routes in the archives of his esteemed house, and should I fail, then perhaps my descendants might finish what I started. The dynasty's private cogitator Andragonis seems ancient and loyal enough for me to entrust it with the coordinates. The axis identifier is Lyra. This will open the secret areas of the machine spirit's memory. I will be the one who reads the journal upon my return, and I hope I will destroy the evidence of my inexcusable faintness of heart. The remaining pages are utterly untouched. Perhaps the cogitator in the Palace of Draconis mentioned in the last entry can tell you more about this mysterious Von Valencius and his life's journey. I have a new leg and a new arm. Your Lordship? Has your search been successful? Have you learned anything about the fate of mysterious Siberian? I found a portrait of a nobleman holding an unusual sword on one of the walls. What gave you the notion that the blade depicted was more than just a ceremonial weapon, your lordship? An Eldari blade. An ancient one at that. A Xenos relic without a doubt. I see. This is a strong indicator that the blade's wielder is a most distinguished individual. Even among rogue traders, not everyone can afford to possess such an item. It must be a genuine portrait of Siberian. The fellow in the portrait was rather handsome and sumptuously dressed. I see. Alas, this sheds no light on who he really was, although an elegant appearance is indeed a hallmark of nobility, and you are no small proof of that. Very well. What else have you managed to uncover, Lord Captain? After a thorough search, I found a handwritten diary signed by him himself. The man himself. That's something. One can learn a great deal about an individual from their personal writings. That is, of course, assuming he was sufficiently truthful in his account. What did the diary entries tell you, Lord Captain? The secret chamber was a sanctuary and laboratory. I believe that Siberian was overly interested in radical ideals. That explains a great many things, in particular the fact that no mention of him survives in the official histories. Suppose there must be something dark and nefarious behind all this. Far more than we can ever guess. The final entry tells of a siege of Dragonis, but such a historical event is not in the chronicles. Let me think. That is strange indeed. I have studied the history of the dynasty in enough detail to recall all major battles of the last millennium, and none of them have taken place on the capital world. I found reference to a certain cogitator in the Palace of Dragonis, as well as the data key that will grant me access to its archive. Wonderful! Wonderful! You should definitely go to Dragonis and convey that code to the cogitator's machine spirit. Nothing more survived the records. Thank you for the information, your lordship. That is everything. Your thoughts? Your lordship, I imagine the Siberian was a man of remarkable talents and extraordinary destiny. I regret that I was fated never to see him in the flesh.
The life form genitor Ferenz is extremely disturbed by the discovered addition to the genealogical tree of the Von Valencius dynasty. I request permission to make the appropriate changes to the Secta Bionica archives.
Oh my gosh. It seems that Siberian von Valencius was indeed one who was erased from the official chronicles. I wonder what deeds prompted such a step. I do hope that when the machine spirit of the ancient cogitator of Dacona sheds light on the mystery, we will not have to consign what we've learned to oblivion as well, Lord Captain. Let me just do
Is there
one
money to be
last
made?
whoop around. No, okay. I'm just looking to see maybe I can find some more augments here now that
I always keep my options open.
no, it doesn't look like it. I was gonna say now that we've quote unquote had the machines up and working again. Alright. Well, let's equip the two new things because I am going full Dr. Robotnik on this. I think jump is a hard one to pick. I think those legs would do her well. Or the thing is it costs a oh my god. All adjacent creatures. Okay. I think for now, let's give it to her. Nope. Oh, this is a dextral implant. Plus 2 levels, plus 3 levels. Why is this one higher? Character level divided by 6 versus character level divided by 8. Well, it's a flippin' upgrade, I'll take it. Man, I'm still sad about that. Well, this might be a good arm. I mean, that's certainly not bad on any of the melee people. Sure, I'll give it to Von Kel. Yeah, I'll give it to Van Kellogg's. Alright, let's head out. Back to the bridge. Yeah, I think since I've had a... I know for a fact that that is super flippin' good on... on our delightful, Blade Dancer Executioner. Like, that's really good. Because now we're just missing fire. I am now fated to be your shadow domin, Percival. You must perform the ritual that will seal our bond, for it pleases the Undying One. Let us speak on the bridge, and I will take us to a place appropriate for the ritual. What is this ritual? Come and you will see. I do not wish to speak of the mysteries of the blood-spun web over Vox. This knowledge is meant to be for the ears of the uninitiated. It's not meant... I'll be there. Thank you, Domin. I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The technothurgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with the debt of my meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle set down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of the sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains unknown. Yet during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differs from the analogous forms. The spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave at any given situation. But I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now. I recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. The report is received. Thank you, Pascal. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. And we made it. Woo! Scan. We have a dangerous route to Janus. First, let's visit the Avior system. Ah, yes. Begin scanning. Adamantine, I will take it. That's a very rare resource. Ask the hermit for his blessing. To the Lord Captain's surprise, the old hermit turned out to be a navigator, and when the old man discovered the noble status of the visitor, he willingly recounted his tale. He had retreated to this planet long ago, back when he was still in his youth, after he had realized that his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the Materium, the realm of the our enemy. The hermit spoke of his pride and how he had worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life. But when he mentioned the golden light of the Astronomica, his voice quivered. When his guest left, he started after them for a long time, his gaze filled with sadness. Alright. Let us scan all the ships. All the ships. All the planets. They're not ships. Scanning. 2 provisions. 4. I accept. And we got some grenades. I do not believe I had a provision based one. Correct. I'll wait. I'll wait and see. Scanning. Just some experience. I happen to have read about burning worlds on Pandora. They said the fires there have been raging for close to a century, though no one knows how. How long has this one been burning? Scanning. Tithe grade. Aptus none. Nice. We got some gas. We got some fuel. Not enough for regular Prometheum shipments. Alright. We are heading on to a ship here. No, yes. Do I want Argenta or Cabela? Let's go with Cabela. And do I want Heinrichs or Abelard? I think I want Abelard. I think I need a... No, I'll bring Heinrichs. It's become so hard for me to know my group. Because they're so good. All of them.
I always have a backup plan.
Always. A formidable-looking door blocks the way into the next module. It is covered in scratches, as if someone clawed at the cold metal for a very, very long time. The door does not respond to your touch and stands fast, refusing to open. The writing above the doorway, main computing cathedral. Omnissiah? Alright, he's a professor. Omnissiah, soul in truth, may thy motive force crush evil, and may it root out the source of thereof. Coils built into Eargun's heavy augmentation core drone in time with the prayer. The current of the energy granting life to the airlock is run dry. Rogue Trader, only the generator's machine spirit awakened from slumber can charge the metal with the motive force. I believe it is housed somewhere within this compartment. Are you alright? My neural synapses are sufficiently shielded so that their function is not affected by interference, but Nuncius is far less resilient against destructive external disruptions. There is no time to lose. The corruption that has nested in this place must be sanitized as swiftly as possible. Otherwise, I evaluate the risk of its infection as extremely high. Let us hurry, Rogue Traitor. The door and the entire adjacent section of the bay has no power. Venture forth.
Keep your wits about you.
My warp sight reveals something.
I do what I must.
Kaboom.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Irrefutable. Stomach-turning bloody smears on the wall form a malevolent symbol. I remember doing this in the beta. The dull sound-produced ventilation systems create the illusion that the ship is breathing like a living, terribly sick creature. I remember finding this place really freaky, but also really cool. This is bad. Very bad. The Omnissiah's grace has forsaken this place and these brethren.
Pay attention.
This could be an opportunity.
Whisper and be heard. My visions showed this path, and many others.
Let me... That seems very high. Let me... double check. What do I have? Ah! Yes.
Just as I was taught.
Just as I was taught. Oh boy. Yes, the way need to sell. If nobody has a helmet, I'll give it to them, but I think everybody does, right? Yeah. Ugh, fudging light. Oh,
Is there money
have
to
to
be made?
reload.
Nuncius solved this conundrum.
Good job, Nuncius. Your imagination is playing tricks. You see faces twisted in screams. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo! That thing's like instant death to us now that we've got all these things. Beyond sanity. It suffers no damage from area attacks. Whenever it is hit by a melee attack, it immediately deals mental damage to the attacker. Cool. That's just an upgrade, right? Because this one is just, it doesn't take any energy. Yeah. Doesn't take any area attacks. This one is. It punches things back. The attack that fights back goldfish.
I always keep my options open.
Esteemed colleague. Wisdom is a catalyst for knowledge. I possess both.
Game? 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 Hello?
Nuncius, don't lag behind.
Whoa! What the fudge? It's too buggy. Too buggy right now. Come on. It doesn't like a... Oh, okay. No, what this is letting me know is that inventory bug is literally right in the way of my thing. I just need them to fix it. Why haven't they fixed it yet, man? I'm gonna send them another bug report. Cause man, it's getting annoying.
Let us know, Dawdle.
No, no, bad game. Oh, that's reload worthy. Gaining like 50 flippin' traumas because the game decided to select everybody instead of the one person I already had selected? Yeah. I already have to take on 3.
Can enhance vision, motor function, and endurance. Alas, they cannot cure incompetence.
Alright. This is... 63 is our highest? Yikes. That's me entirely.
I always get the job done.
You think? Why is it so zoomed in? Can I zoom out, please? Slowly? Surely. See, anything to loot? No. So I have to like quadruple check everywhere because I really want all the augments. I think it's so cool. Even though I haven't found any really for my character rather than the
keep your wits about you.
Give myself cover. Accursed flesh. You betray me. I am drowning in the mire of flesh. Sinew. My spirit longs for perfection of the machine. Tech comrade, you are in need of ritual protocol of repair. We will mend you. Yes, we will mend you.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Be advised, all acts of sacrilegious theft, encroachment on Adeptus Mechanicus privileges, and looting will be catalogued for justice enforcement purposes.
Presumably we should add the phrase, if they are committed without the authorization of Magos Haneman. Have I adequately grasped the essence of your argument, colleague?
This item is the absolute best in slot, I think, for the entire game for her hand. Dude, like, ooh, it just made her so tanky all of a sudden. Like, oof, look at that, that's beautiful. These two together, oof. I mean, she's very good. Her parry chance is way up there. All I need now is, and you know what's funny? She's got some strength. This has never happened. That's gonna change. I mean, not by much, though. Man, I'm looking forward to it. I think she's very useful. Oh. Yes, please. Look at all those wounds. Like, it's so funny how it just instantly makes them so tanky.
Rise to the top, or
I'll
get
get
left in the dust.
Let us see what I found.
Let's send Pasquale over.
I am at your disposal.
Alright, invalid. We are looking for 10. 7,
I know how to take risks.
4, 5.
A new experiment.
Ready for dating, but
2, 5.
I guide humanity between the stars.
Doubly rough. Need a 75 demolitions?
Just as you ordained.
Perfect. I know I'm getting close to dinging.
Stop! There!
Disarm.
I do what I must. The dead know nothing.
I have a feeling
And
my luck
neither
is
do
about
the
to end
ignorant.
pretty soon here. Oh, still no though. Yeah, I was right. I am going to level up here. The question is it after fight 1 or 2? Spoiler alert, I've already mentioned I've done the beta. I definitely know this one. This is... Oh my gosh, we turned the lights on.
Is there money to be made?
Just quadruple making sure. Alright, fight 1. Qua.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
There we go. Yogun. Has 10 movement points, so has a 40 armor. Okay. I'm just thinking, what's better? I think doing this.
If I may.
Sorry about that. Once again, something is going on. And I don't know what it is.
Job for the serfs?
Oh right! The new move.
Lucius.
Oh, whoops. Whatever.
Astute observation. The machine's spirits approve. I cannot comply. Executing command. Lucius.
Portion cannon!
Lucius is skeptical about this. Curious. Tech assistant, engage.
What? I didn't click there! Why did it move it all the way there?
Valid argument.
Oh man, this area is really, really badly bugged. I don't know what else to say.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
This goes against the tenets. A dance of blades and shadows.
Okay. I was scared there for a second. I'm like, ooh.
As the tenets demand.
No? I thought this was supposed to disturb. Did it not? I guess not. Well, snap.
I shall not fail.
That's not where I clicked game! Stop, please!
I cannot serve you in this way.
Man, it's rough.
The shadows will see it done.
I
As
mean,
on
yeah.
old days.
Wow, that was just a rough go of it. Yo, God, no. I just realized they gave them arc rifles. Alright, Pasquale. Have 75% armor efficiency. Oof. Boof. Only 1 damage? Why? What? Why'd they get 2 attacks of opportunity? What happened? Reload? Oh, man. Wow, I've never seen a game hate me so much. That's not where I clicked game! Alright, I think I've got a nice conclusion for what's been going on here. I am, like, permabugged in this mess.
On it.
Let's just...
I'll make it happen. Never stood a chance.
Beautiful. And since we successfully did it, we gain +2 AP.
I'll see to it.
Oh, my finger's on the wrong button. My hand's in the wrong position.
Brush this off.
Damn, that was a heckin' good kill.
Not me. On it.
Alright. It's gonna be on me. Nope.
Functions are failing.
Oh god!
Has faded.
What? Oh! Okay, no, I think I need to reload, because so much stuff happened. So many wounds happened for a nonsensical reason. Like, dude, what the hell? Like, I didn't even tell Eogun to reload, he just did! And then he took 3 attacks of opportunity to the face, like... Oh... I don't know, man. I've been having a bug issue here in this place. It's so bad, it's almost unplayable. Like, I'm clicking here! Yeah, there's definitely a bug going on. A really, really bad one. Bella, just chill. Heinrich, just chill. Percival, just chill. Alright, start.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
No, don't do that again. This first. Then this.
A valid argument.
There we go.
Nuncius, I'm relying on you.
Alright.
Executing command.
Perfect. Alright. Yogan's attacks. It says they're immune. Okay, good.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Let's give
Isn't this a job for
Pisco
the
like
serfs?
100% cover efficiency. I do sort of think that's funny, actually.
Not a servitor.
Okay. Okay.
Death comes in silence. trust me.
Whew.
Let your soul be purged.
2 more. If I do this, it's not enough. So let's
As the tenants demand.
deal more damage. That's so cool looking. And then let's pain resonance.
I shall not
And
fail.
let's do where it hurts. So holy moly, I neutered that enemy. Wow. What? Oh, 20 damage to Eogun. Ow.
Let's make some opportunities.
Let's see. What rank are they? 3?
Should have thought twice before crossing me. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. We're enemy down.
Bam.
Accept your lot. Who if not me? On it.
See, is this the kill? Oh! Lots of explosions, man. Lots and lots of
I'll see to it
explosions.
personally.
Give ourselves some armor. $17.
Let's see to it.
Give everybody 1, 2 resolve. That's actually pretty good.
For the
And
throne's
give
glory.
everybody some of that. That
Go on,
and
beast.
that.
Get me a target.
Uh-oh. No comment.
Let's see to it.
Oof, that was so little.
Astute observation. A vast argument.
Captain!
The machine spirits approved.
And of course, always do this. Another one.
A valid argument.
Now let's give Heinrichs another opportunity. Alright, well.
Your turn.
I mean, hey, it did something. Oh, Pascal's thing was destroyed. Did Pascal see that? They can.
Request approved.
Okay, create an opening.
Scriptural prognosis is ability analysis successful.
Only 6. On an opening.
Machine spirits
Okay, get the kill.
successfully terminated.
And Reload. I guess joint analysis is the only move I can do, right? No line of sight on those two, or that one, or him. Yeah. Percival.
I shall prevail.
Why do I only have 6 movement? I'm wearing boots. I don't have 3 movement. Oh, I think I'm so bugged. This game can't even choose how to tell me I'm bugged.
It's as good as done.
Okay.
I'll make it happen.
9%. Let's get the hit off.
Who, if not me?
Get the kill.
On it.
Let's reload both shotguns.
I'll make it happen.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Plus 5s.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
That was more like it.
I won't go down easy.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Damn.
I am your blade and shield.
Swift.
Holy moly, man. They're so well equipped. Okay, I've got 13 movement? Awesome. So it's still bugged. Okay. Let me save here so that I can send a bug report.
It's as good as done. It was inevitable.
Your end was inevitable. Ooh.
I'll
10 more percent.
Who, if not me? The best defense is a good offense. Stand for it.
Apparently my other shotgun doesn't have enough bullets in it.
I need a foothold.
No, we're almost done.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
Yogun, Oh, dang it, dude! Ugh. Let's see here. Do you have line of sight on that one? Game? Sort of. Okay.
Activate force mode sample.
Alright.
Approved. Running binary override. Significant value.
Good job, Pasquale.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Oh, whoops. I guess just
If I
give
may.
him an extra turn.
Assess and act, tech assistant. I cannot comply. The machine spirits approve.
Me?
This is the front line.
Insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah. Maybe I should put it in her main hand. Just as a note
The
for
shadows
myself.
will see it done.
Wow, I think I missed my point-blank shotgun blast somehow. Whatever. Claim my bounty.
Another enemy down. I am ready for whatever comes. It's as good as done. Never stood a chance.
An offering.
I
of
have a
blood.
nose for profit and a taste for adventure. Keep your wits about you.
Hello? Did it again! Curse you, inventory glitch! I hate you so much. It's so bad. Cause like it's like in the worst possible spot. Alright, let's level up. Wild Hunt. It's decent. Better than the other one I've got. This one I'm never gonna use. Overcharge. Immobility, destroy combat overseas allies, also ignore cover of enemies that are under surveillance. Additionally, allies within 4 are immune to crits. Very nice. Dispatch. An assassin makes an attack. The current weapon against an enemy, this attack cannot miss and deals 50% more damage. Yeah, once again, this is just like an upgrade to the other one. Carnival of Misery. Overcharge is... it depends what build you're going for, but it's kind of meh. So I have to reload because this is... Yeah, it's funny how the calculations aren't working properly. See, I should have 36% cover always. Oh, that was... Oh my god. I did it dumb.
Always keep your eye
Okay.
on the prize.
I was scared there for more than a minute. The inventory glitch is scary because it really... It's not that big of a deal until it is. It makes itself a big deal. Holy mother of pearl! Yes, please. Hey, Eogun, I have a present for you. It's not much, but, it's funny, some of these are like a never use, and some of these are, if I have it, I might as well. Hey, Eogun. That was an insane upgrade. I don't remember this being here, but, dude, this is insane. Whoa, I like the torsion cannon. I think I prefer the big laser gun. Not gonna lie. The electric arc gun. Like, dude, that's so crazy.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty.
It's funny how that fight went so much better because I didn't have some bunch of weird stuff happen. I still had some, but not a bunch. Alright, it's way scarier now that everybody has shock weakness. I'm gonna put you there. Percival can stay. Cassia. Up front, Heinrichs. Also up front, Pasquale. I just sort of want you to see everything. Get Eogun to go again. And then Eogun does their thing. 1.
Executing command.
2. Oh, I forgot to move Cassia. That's bad. 3. 4.
Astute observation.
5. 70% chance just to kill. Heck yeah! What a move! Percival.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Because each plus matters a metric ton, and then this can go to Tria Prima.
Lord Captain?
Let's move the front line to here.
Not a servitor.
And
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Stronghold. Alright. Woo.
The machine.
Don't frighten me!
Like, man, does it generate charges.
Nuncius, I'm relying on you. Astute observation. A valid argument.
Another enemy down. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it.
Only 14. Rough, buddy. Alright. Knows all. Comprehends all. No one's really that hurt, are they?
I bring mercy and retribution.
I forgot to swap hands.
As the tenants demand, I will leave footprints of scarlet. I shall not fail.
Wow, it has a lot of armor. What armor does it have? 45%? Ooh, that fudged me up.
The shadows will see it done.
I didn't even know that was gonna fudge me up, but it did. Oh man, did I misplayed the shite out of my turn. This... oh well. Yikes. An all enemy turn. Oh my Lanta. They did how much damage to my tank? Huh? Wow. Ooh, scary again. Alright.
Don't let your guard down.
This... let's see, what? 3?
I'll
Hey,
make
pray.
it happen. I'll see to it. Should have thought twice before crossing me.
Other prey. 0 armor, 3 deflection.
Best defense is you never stood a chance. On it. I won't compromise my principles.
See.
I'll make it happen. Here's my perfect moment. I'll see to it personally.
8% armor. Look at those stats, dude. Look at those stats. 58 ballistic skill. Dude, that's insane. That's actually kind of perfect though, because it means enemies can't really dodge me. So here's my question. Is this augment based off of how much movement I have left? No, it's based off of... okay. So yeah, it is a bug. No! Fudge! I shouldn't have. Alright, I'll save and reload. Okay. I have to save and reload. Because this game hates my guts. Yeah, man, having hundreds in those stats is very good. So we're still in this mode. That's definitively... what? That's not a kill? And remind me, hemorrhage is... okay.
My competences are not that universal.
Jeez, dude, missing that shot What's it got? Huh? Huh? I'm confuzzled beyond belief. Wow, that's just some seriously heinous luck.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. For the throne's glory.
Like, man.
I'll put
I
my
feel like
psychic
seriously
abilities to
heinous
use.
luck could be the name of my
won't object
audio
to it.
biography. No, that's a joke. I'm not that seriously unlucky. Just mostly seriously unlucky.
If I may.
Let's see here. Give it to
Isn't this a job for
Pascal. Give it to Eogan.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll make it happen. Best defenses.
Or I'll open
What?
mine.
What shotgun blast was that?
I'll see to it. Your end was inevitable.
Okay.
It's as good as done. On it.
Well, at least it's not just enemy then me now. Yo game. Where is he? There he is.
The servants of the Omnissiah will not waver.
What? Why'd you move? I've been having some serious issues, man.
I refuse to comprehend this. Executing
Whatever.
command. Your demise is an incontrovertible fact.
Taking calculated risk is
It's
in my second nature. I'll make it happen.
Double kill.
Who, if not me? Consider this a taste of what's to come. Another enemy down. I'll
Reload.
Make it happen.
Holy fudge, dude, my stats are so good.
On it.
7. Ah, that's why. So I've got a crit damage and crit hit chance through the moon. I've got yeah, I've got something like let's see, it's saying 9 critical bonus. So I've got 9% chance to crit.
The machine
Pascal?
spirits approve.
Do you not have a shot on anything? Oh. I thought you had a shot on something. That's my bad. Oh, there's no one else to give an extra turn to. Technically. But... And another turn. I've misplayed Cabela so much, dude. It's kind of dumb. Game, I didn't want to know that. You're the only one left. Hello,
I'll make it
Prey.
happen. It's as good as done. You never stood a chance. Let's make some opportunities. Who, if not another enemy down?
Dude, my damage is just so high. Do you not have...
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. Request denied.
No. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Explorators know one route.
Forward.
My vow is to serve. I am a savant.
Dispatch. That was... Could have gone better, could have gone a lot worse.
In the dust.
This... Man, they had grenades. I don't think I can deny the fact they had grenades. And yes, this weapon is so scary. Why is there such a high damaging weapon this early in the game? I'm horrified because I know one of those shots, if it hits, is gonna really flippin' hurt.
My warp sight reveals something.
Just as I was taught.
Oh, I have to go for a second, one moment. What is going on? Ugh. No!
It's a temporary setback.
Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, my luck is just terrible today. Oh.
The Vizier. Would he be proud?
Man, what even happened there? I just got back.
I always have a backup.
And my... I'm tired, man. Stuff's happening so often.
Stop! There!
What torments you? I do what I must, just as he ordained.
Alright. One left. Restore power.
Is there money to be made?
Let's see. We get Hunter Light Carapace. Is that good on her? No. Uh, 35. Yeah, but you don't actually care, do you? There it is. With an 8% extra dodge chance? Sure. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. Alright.
Let us not dawdle.
The air in the room is permeated by a wild mixture of miasma of both mechanical and biological origin. Blood, rust, vomit, machine oil, excrement, kerosene. All these smells blend together into a thick stench that is almost feels palpable. Just as the air here is one mad tangle of odors, the device in front of you is a mishmash of wriggling wires and transplanted fragments. In all the clutter, one could almost miss the main component. A heavily augmented man whose upper body is embedded into the frame of the machine, dozens of wires piercing his flesh. A crest of congealed blood and other bodily fluids covers the entire man. Who are you to disturb the peace of holy martyrs? In the home of our grief, what do you want? Symbols your brethren protect themselves are in chaos. Your knowledge is lacking, Invader. Those are secret, holy symbols imparted to us by the Omnissiah. How else would the Nitek comrades have survived, if not for their protection? So many of us were devoured by evil. Wake up! All signs are clear as day. You and your brethren have fallen prey to the forces of chaos. The man's eyes clear for a moment. They still lack understanding, but there's a hint of surprise. He slowly looks around the ecstatic priests at his own mangled body. His fox hisses as he struggles to say something. Suddenly, the mingled stench in the room is drowned by the sharp, piercing smell of ooze and grease. You sense the nauseating atmosphere that prevailed in the room as condensed into a single point of evil in the depths of the ship. It is now hurtling towards you. Meet one of the toughest fights in Act 2. It's okay, though. Heinrichs can stay there. Where am I? Oh, there's Percival. Start.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yogan.
If I may. I'm not accustomed to being
Double.
ordered around.
Give unto me the power to smite my enemies. Alright, Eogan, go! Eogan goes, everybody, get better! Everybody, have more resolve! Did that work? Yeah, it did. Everybody, may the motive force be with you. Alright, everybody ignore me. Miss. All the enemies get to go. Oh my god. Your prey. Your prey.
On it. I'll make it happen.
Hope I got 5% from that. I did.
Who, if not? It's as good as
2% armor is all that's left. Oh my gosh, Pascal!
As honor ordained.
I forgot again.
As the tenants demand. As honor ordains.
The machine clears the food. Scorn the pain.
Oh, they got her.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Astute observation.
Let's get the kill.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally.
Wow. That both went great and horrible at the same time. I love it.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't do that. The Emperor is on our side. I won't object. Let's see to it.
High momentum.
Let's just win.
I'll paint your death in
I won't object. But of course, Lord Captain.
Evil! That was evil incarnate! Evil! Evil! The corruption that watches us day and night. You have banished the evil. You tried to warn me, but I was deaf. The ship, Kyovagama, it followed us from there. Kyovagama, is that where the ship is from? Yes. The ship and the planet, the traitors among our brethren, tormenting the sacred mechanisms, letting corruption into their system. They turn that which is holy into the unholy, and they set these new twisted machines on us, their tech comrades. We managed to flee, but one of the monsters found its way onto the ship. We fought. We cut off the module after another. And one cuts away rotten flesh. As one cuts away rotten flesh. But it followed. Its invisible influence, the corruption is exuded. It claimed us one by one. The crew were merely humans of flesh and blood. They were so weak. Anakin, I'm too weak. They succumbed so easily. We could not save them from evil, and so we gave the ship to the darkness among the stars. But the darkness came for us too. In this last module where we intended to make our last stand, then I sacrificed myself. I became a filter, a stopper against the corruption emanating from the ship. I succumbed. The corruption from our soul. The corruption of Kyovagama traitors. The fabricator censor. It's all started with him. He was the one who let this taint into the sacred code. He was the one who doomed our brethren. He was the one who spawned the steel monstrosities in the furnace of our planet. Rest in peace. By Xanthar's hammer, you will be avenged. I was part of the great force that drives the universe. I do not fear the cold death.
Innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
So we got the diagnosticator, very good item, and a teleport that does not matter, but the other one does. So this is interesting, because as we buff, it gets better. You know what? Is plus 15 Medicaid better than plus 5? And plus 2 damage is the question. Is an extra... Is pretending that your toughness is 10 higher better? Hmm... I don't know. I feel like my character has been doing some work, man. Which is great. It feels good.
Just as I planned.
The empty shell of a demon engine. It was this creation, a horrifying mixture of real space technology and the deranged power of warps that disrupted the ship's systems
keep my options open.
and changed the tech priests. I think I've looted everything. Yagan is great. I'm definitely swapping out his thing though, because even though he produces some insane, like he can produce an insane number of things with that, this one's just better. I feel so sad for myself because I was so excited. Oh wait, huh? No, equip that. That's just a better thing. Let's level up my arch militants. Both of them. At least this is an easy level up. By that I mean, like, you're not going to be overwhelmed. That's another ult you never use. Alright, let's head off to the next sector. Let's go to this system. Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to the casualties among the crew. The tech priest has explained these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirit's irascibility, and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayer could stabilize the system. Okay. Woo, we made it. Scan. The cradle. I mean, there's so much good stuff. Let's visit. I'm honest to goodness deciding how good that one is. Oh, sorry, a sense of dread just hit me. This is gonna be rough. Scanning. Alright. These ones aren't so bad, except for that part. I do not like that enemies always go first. Oh, rough, buddy. Really rough. Okay. That one can't do anything to me. Let's see. Let's see the damage I can do. Already a very rough start. Holy flubber nudger. Really, really rough start.
Torpedoes away! Helmsman, take us in.
Nope.
Blast batteries, volley!
I guess I have to sort of do that already. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Alright. One less enemy for us to worry about.
Let them taste our fury. Macro cannon.
Macro cannons, open fire! Once again, I am not doing too hot.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Woof. Wow, what movement! There's movement in the Imperium.
Let them taste our fury.
We got him? I think we got him.
Make every shot count.
And then we're gonna forward facing
Keep up the
and
pressure.
get the missiles at the ready. Perfect. Aw, we messed up. Whatever, we definitely won here.
With the force of a supernova.
No
Woo!
one can
Victory!
outmaneuver House or Celio.
That is sorta better, but sorta worse. I think I'll keep my thing as is. Upgrade. Down, down, down. Arc Augury is just good. And Reinforced Shield. So my upgrade is 50% chance to reinforce an additional sector. Whereas this one is gain +3 instead of +2. That's kind of meh. Are all of these gain +3 instead of +2? Okay. The reinforced shield will be helpful. I still haven't been able to use that. Ooh, that's kind of sad. It's a really good upgrade though. Begin scan. Another burning world. This one I'm not looking forward to, man. Unholy Xenos. 7 plasteel? Yes, please. Alright, that just told us though we're making the favor. We are richer. This is the fight I'm horrified of, because I know how bad and good this can go. It's one or the other. Alright. Oh boy. Where am I? Ooh.
Torpedoes away!
Let's see.
Fire at will.
Fire at will. If I thread the needle here... Okay.
Let them taste our fury.
Should I just miss twice? I did the right call. Ouch. Yeah, threading the needle was definitely the right call.
With the force of a supernova. Let the void sort them out. Fire at will. Salvo!
Salvos!
Let them taste our fury.
Gotcha.
Blessed be the Omnissiah and his guidance.
Well, that went good. I've had that fight go horribly wrong. That fight went pretty dang good. Alright. Begin scan. Foulstone. Lord Captain, we have received a transmission from Foulstone. It was sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of Saint Cognitus, whose monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, transport vessel the Navica unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to the rogue trader Winterscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression and is asking for your lordship's protection. Those people are victims, not invaders. Prepare my shuttle. I shall head to the planet and resolve this conflict. As you please, Lord Captain. 6 core and 11 days after the feast of the passing of Nicomedes Kaif, the champion of faith, disquietude marred the calm of the monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls, steeped in fear, arrived on Foulstone in a star bark. A great apostasy had befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers, seeking help and refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navica, had betrayed them. Once the unknown souls in his care had made landfall on the world's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttle and left, thus ridding himself of his duty of care to the unfortunate lot. Not knowing how they could survive in Foulstone's grim wastelands, the Forsaken came to Monastery St. Cognitius, and there they surrounded its walls. They hammered their fists on the gate, imploring and wailed, "Take us in! Protect us!" And what once was a place of serenity and grace, now full of din and disorder and all manner of things despicable. The interlopers brought with them the worldly futility and strife, and mayhap also the seeds of alluring blasphemies, if fiendly heathens lurked in their midst. After a prayer, the prelate Hectocaius turned his eye to the past to search for instruction. Prelate Hectocaius were called the first missionaries to set foot on Foulstone's vast wasteland. Led by their zeal for serving Saint Cognitius, and those missionaries had received the blessing of Nicomedes, Keefe, the champion of faith, who had traveled with them in the Starbark to found in this place a humble and pure abode, wherein to cultivate wisdom and piety. And Saint Cognitius, a man of great endeavors, a warrior and a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of the librarium. But steeped it bravely into darkness, carrying light in the palm of his hands. And he commended others to do the same, and not only Faustone, but many other worlds of the Cronus Expanse bear its imprint. And Prelate Archias did welcome the interlopers warmly as his guests, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. The brethren and sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water, protein victuals, and medicinal herbs, and jugs of promethium. But the crowd came to blows over vines, and blood was spilt, and many were trampled or mauled in the stampede, some of them dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of Hammer donned their flock cowls, inscribed words of praise to the God Emperor on their tactical visors, and went forth ready to render services in battle. With las guns and bolters, they pierced the interlopers. With their chain swords and power flails, they struck them, and great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. But the interlopers, too scant through their armament was, and scatter their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers. For great were their numbers, and greater their desperation. The monks fled beyond their walls, and rang Vox alarm, and shut the gate, and commanded the armed guards to keep watch over the gate, slaying any who approach. Quarrel broke out. The hungry and sick lay siege the monastery, begging for help in their block. The faithful, in the meantime, made ready to rest. And a miracle came to pass. The God Emperor extended a veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into his care, and there before of all Foulstone with them. Humbly, the Order of the Hammer heeded the God Emperor's confidant, and unsealed the airlocks, and opened the gate of its abode, and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. After a prayer, the architects set to work. In accordance with the saint's teaching and the parameters set forth in the standard template construct, they erected spacious living quarters and sturdy fort walls for the planetary militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein to trade and store goods, and a proud sensorium within those walls. Clerk and servo bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical records, and a new yet righteous way of life came to Foulstone, and the people rejoiced, and all was good. Alright, let us... That is just generally good. That is also good. I would say eeny meeny. I'll go with this one. Alright. I'm gonna have to end it here, folks. Thanks for listening in and watching. I'm gonna make sure I do send a couple of bug reports, but yeah, thanks for joining. And remember, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye-bye.